Hey y'all, so I am back and I'm coming here with a video. I'm not doing no makeup, not today, no makeup today. Trying to fix myself up a little bit. Unfortunately, my city had a tornado, guys, and it was bad. It was really bad. Like, it happened Tuesday around 11 o'clock. It started, and it literally was only 15 minutes. I was at work when it started, so like it got really dark, and the winds were just crazy. It was like no other. I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. And like I said, it only lasted 15 minutes, but 15 minutes, it really did like some damage, So I was at work. My husband was at work. My kids were at home alone, which you guys know I have teenagers. 16 to 17, thank God they were safe. Nothing happened to them, but they were freaking out. Like, they were a little, it was bad. Like, it was bad. So they knew to get in the basement. I'm just thanking God nothing really happened, damage inside my home. My kids were safe, and but do I have damage? Absolutely. I hope you guys can see me. I got my little light on because, power is still out. We're going on day, I don't even know, 3 with no power. Thank God it's not like super hot, so it's manageable. But day 3 without power, like my city, Northwest Indiana is not okay right now. Literally, to get gas, you have to drive. Well, now we have some gas stations that are open a little closer, but yesterday we had to drive almost like an hour away just to try to get gas. And then when you got gas, the lines are like super long, so you have to wait in line to get the gas. It's bad. I'm staying hydrated. I don't think our city or surrounding cities have ever been in this situation to where it's been this bad, and a lot of people are freaking out and don't know what to do. Like people that got hit really bad. Unfortunately, so far 3 lives has been lost. A 4-year-old died inside of a home, and oh my God, a lady actually that lived close by me, she was walking. For whatever reason, she was walking in the storm. No, she just didn't know a storm was coming, but she unfortunately got hit and by a rooftop and debris, and she did not make it. She was 57 years old, like, and literally that's like 2 blocks away from me where it happened. I feel so bad. Like, I'm so sad for that family. And then over in the next city over, it was a house explosion. A house exploded, like just exploded, like they said, like 15 minutes after the storm. So it was a husband and wife, older couple. The man, he had a doctor's appointment, so he wasn't home, but he did ask the wife did she want to go, and she said no. Unfortunately, she was left at the home, and she passed away from the explosion. I'm like, this does not seem real. It seems like a movie. Like, our city looks like Jurassic Park. Like, it just looks horrible. Like, it looks depressing. It looks sad. You have trees down everywhere. And this is just for me just walking around. I have not stepped foot back in my car because, like, I am an anxious driver as it is. So me being like having to drive home right after the storm, like after the storm cleared, which I told you it only lasted 15 minutes, if that. I was trying to get home to my kids because my daughter was freaking out. She was scared. And so I was trying, what literally takes me 10 minutes to get home took me almost 2 hours because it was so many trees down. All the lights were down. So each time I would find a route to get home, it was a tree that would stop me, and I would have to turn right back around and find another route. Like, I was almost like freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, I have to get out of this car. Like, and then I finally got to the last route. Like, after that, I was like, I don't know no other route. But God was on my side. God was with me, and I was finally able to get home. Now, when I got home, my kids just pretty much said it was just like a tree down. Like, it was like no big deal. Baby, when I got home, I could not believe I don't think they actually went all the way outside to look. When I tell you, I have trees all in my front, in cords, power lines, like you couldn't even get to my front door. The trees was like everywhere. A lot of the trees came from my neighbor's side where they just like kind of fell over. Thankfully, all of them did not fall onto my house. Maybe 2 trees fell on my house, but on the upstairs level, not like in the living room, because I think those probably would have fell through, but they landed on the ground. My backyard is just, I stopped looking. It's bad. It's really, really bad. So I think me and my neighbor on our block got the most damage as far as trees. So now it's just a waiting game, contacting insurance, and you know how that go, and woo, woo, woo. So it's going to be a process. But in the end, you have to look at it like God was watching over my kids. God was watching over our home. You know, just reading the little stuff that I've been seeing on Facebook, it could have been worse. You know, nobody wants to go through this, but like, I'm just thanking God. Like, my kids, you know, were safe. And, you know, my son has epilepsy, so I was just praying nothing was going to happen. He wasn't going to have a seizure. My daughter was already freaking out. So it was like 1,001 things going through my head while I'm trying to get home, when it literally took me 2 hours. Like, that was bad. It was, trying to get home was terrible. Like, I had never seen nothing like it. So, like, if you know anybody in the Northwest Indiana area, especially older people, you know, call and check on them, because, you know, it's bad. It's bad. It's really bad. It's bad, and it's gonna be bad for a minute. Like, we've been having so many tornadoes in the area. Like, the last 2 we had, it was just our power went out for like a day, and that was it. And I was thanking God then, and it was like bad, but it wasn't as bad as this one. So this is the one where it just finally hit us, and it's just like, you know, I'm trying to stay uplifted. I'm not trying to, you know, it's stressful, but I have to like keep a sane mind, because, you know, it just could have been so much worse. And that's all I keep thinking about, and thanking God that it wasn't. I tell you what, I've been busy. I've been cleaning up. No power will force you to clean your house up. So I literally have cleaned, rearranged everything, because really, you know, it's nowhere to go. Like, if you don't have to go out on the road, it's best to stay at home, because the cities is so, they're telling you they had to bring National Guard out, because they're like, if you don't have to absolutely be on the road, stay off the road. Like, so I don't see school starting back. School is supposed to start this week. Definitely not going to start. And then I don't see it starting next week, because my kids' school is like a safe haven for people that need shelter and everything. So I really don't see that. My kids are not home. They're over at my dad's house. They have a generator, so they went over there. I'm thinking by tomorrow, if my power's not back on, I'll just end up going over there. But, you know, me, I'm an introvert. I like being alone. This is kind of like my happy spot, just alone, peaceful. So I've been enjoying being in my Bible. I've been making the best of it, of a worse situation. My food is finally kind of starting to go, you know, bad, but I didn't have like a lot to it. I'm like, oh man, because I really didn't go shopping yet, because I was waiting till they was back in school and I was gonna re-up. But thank God, God told me to wait, so that was a plus. I didn't lose a lot of food. So I pretty much is just fasting right now, and I'm just like praying, you know, that nothing else happens and that everything gets a smooth, you know, with this insurance people. And I'll insert some clips of what I got, but like, yeah, it could have been worse. So just keep me uplifted in prayer if you can. And for the Northwest Indiana, like, if you know anybody, just pray for us right now, because our city and surrounding cities have never seen anything like this. Trees have literally come up from the ground. Like, the whole ground is up. If you could probably look up some videos or Google some things, you'll see, like, people grounds is up. Like, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, this cannot be real. I don't know if people are not waking up from this. Like, God is trying to say something. And like, the amount of tornadoes that we have had, like, I don't know, guys, it's really making me get in my Bible and just be like, Lord, whatever you are trying to tell us, you know, I'm woke, because this is unreal. I'm literally looking at a tree outside my window. Let me see. That's a tree that's on my window. I mean, it could have came all the way through, and it didn't, so I'm thanking God for that. But that's a whole tree on my rooftop. So it's that tree up there, and then it's one more tree that's on the other side on the roof. So let me put this like this. So I just wanted to get on here and just tell y'all what's going on. And if y'all know anybody in the Northwest Indiana area, call. If you haven't talked to them in a long time, call and check on them and just keep us lifted up in prayer. This too shall pass, and I'm okay. My kids are okay. So, you know, I just try to look at it like that. You know, it could be a lot worse. And we just taking one day at a time. And hopefully this power will come back on really, really soon. But if not, I have a safe place to go to. And I am fine. But I did want to come on here and just let you guys know what was going on in my area. So, yeah, just keep us lifted up in prayer. And I'll see y'all on the next video where we will be back to doing some makeup. Because that's my happy spot. But, yeah, this little light ain't helping me. I can't see. So, I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.